เคมาเก็บ1 ดาว2 ดาว3 ดาวแล้วแต่ชิวๆไป Mitton University นะครับถ้าเราคิดจะทำให้มันเพอร์เฟกต์จริงๆเราค่อยๆเล่นได้นะแบบไม่ต้องรีบอัพไอ้คอร์สไอ้นั่นเร็วไปเพราะไม่งั้นมันจะไม่พอเนี่ยนะนี่ตอนนี้คือซัมเมอร์เราควรจะสตาร์ทเน็กเยียร์ไปก่อนเลยโดยโยคอนสตรักชั่นอ๋อเสียใจว่ะ
Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink.
นี่ไปใส่แทนโอเคควรจะมีตึกเล็กๆที่เอาไว้เป็นห้องวิจัยเราซื้อด้านซ้ายนี้มาแล้วโอเคซื้อนี่แหละโอเคซื้อมุมนี้เพราะฉะนั้นมุมนี้เราจะสร้างตึกที่เป็น
Hard work may or may not pay off.
นี่จะเป็นตึกเล็กๆที่มีแค่ห้องวิจัยกับห้องฝึกสตาฟอันนี้คือ4 คูณ 4มันมีตกมาหรอวะเช็คก่อนดิคือ12งั้นเราจะเล็กลงมาหน่อยช่อง4ได้ไหมเนี่ยเฮียเอ้ยพอมีห้องเยอะไปแล้ว เอาเข้าอันเดียวพอโอเค
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. I hear that another university has opened its doors to the aspiring bookworms and lab rats of 2 Point County. Listeners may remember that I don't like new universities because they're not old and therefore not any good. If they were, they'd have opened a long time ago. That's called logic, students, though I don't suppose you'd know.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
Welcome back. I can't say that I understand our county's recent fascination with opening pop-up universities on a weekly basis, but it seems appropriate to commemorate the opening of yet another fun-time house of real good learning. I thought we'd talk about the past, memories and nostalgia. The feelings that things used to be in some incalculable and all-encompassing sense better. But why do we feel that way? Are we wearing rose-tinted glasses? Perhaps. Did everything used to be better? Probably.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Students are reminded to find themselves.
นี่ไม่ต้องบันทึกของสตาฟนี่เดี๋ยวไว้ไปตกแต่งทีหลัง
Skills are non-transferable.
นี่ได้อีกห้องหนึ่ง
I used to love taking the train, the steam, the crisp sandwiches, watching people's luggage fall. Ah, those were the days. Sadly, I now find the experience of using our county's rail services is missing one rather vital component. I find that everyone seems all too engrossed by their mobile phones. Now, I have no interest in talking to anyone, but what I did like was ignoring people. It's just no fun if they do it for you.
Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
New to the Crumley student range. Fish in a box. We at Crumley have been serving fish to 2 Point County for over 10 years. It's a proud tradition, and now it's a tradition in a box. Easy to cook. Tasty to eat. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely in a box. Just like Mama used to make.
The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Now taking students for robotics. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Announcement. Hitting the books doesn't mean what you think it means. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless.
Was recently stolen back to the days of my youth. Yes, after inadvertently trapping myself in the airing cupboard, what did I come across but my old wooden tennis clogs? It had been too long since I thought about my days on the university tennis team. It was said that the mere sound of our carved shoes were enough to cause eruptions of rosy cheeks and giggling on campus, although some believed that it had something to do with our shorts.
Janitor required in bathroom. We've just completed a research project. Well done. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
Whatever happened to wooden tennis shoes anyway? The visual spectacle of tennis used to be accompanied by a positive symphony, a sound like a company of coconuts dancing on a ballroom floor. Only wooden tennis clogs can produce such an enchanting auditory experience. But what do they wear now? Ghastly, squeaky things. And for what? Added grip? Light weight? It's practically cheating.
If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog.
Yay!
are reminded that you came here on purpose. The campus is expanding, even more than usual.
The rise of the synthetic shoe is not confined to the tennis court, sadly. I'm sure many long-time listeners know that I visit Confetto's Cobblers once a year and treat myself to a pair of brogues, or loafers if I'm feeling scandalous. On my most recent visit, however, I was horrified to find that my dear cobbler had been replaced with an establishment by the name of the Shoe Zoo. But can one truly describe their collection of footwear as a menagerie without possessing a single pair of brogues? I think not.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately. Broken equipment, ruining class. That's broken equipment, ruining class. Thank you. There's something wrong with the class. Someone really should do something.
Remember the start of the show? Remember when we were going to talk about nostalgia? Oh, what a paradise it seems. And yet, here we stand, talking about training shoes. Another vision gone awry over the savage passing of time. How fitting. How dreadfully sad. Things used to be better, dear listeners. How can you know for sure? Well, my show is over. They can't be getting better, can they?
Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? End of year results published. Now. Staff are reminded to care about students. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
สามสี่ห้าหกหนึ่งสองสามสี่ห้าหก
The campus has opened a new building. Good for us.
ม
This is Campus Radio, the radio station by students, for students, with students, and so on. We've got a fantastic show coming up for you today. Some of you might not like it, but that's really on you. Quality grassroots radio coming right up.
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
It feels like every day we're talking about Jasmine Odyssey. Some of you must think I actually really like her approachable brand of toe-tapping pop music. Good one, guys. Though, I must say, she actually has a really interesting record from the early days of her career that went by the name of Dung Beetle Jamboree. Sure, you've probably never heard of it, but it's worth your time if you're willing to find the rare and badly produced demos online. It's raw, it's unconventional, and I think criminally underrated.
Students are asked not to ask questions.
อันนี้คือสุนทรี
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.
ๆนี่เชี่ยเนี่ยน่าอยากได้
It's time for a book review. Here's Maggie on a recently released biography of Jasmine Odyssey. Ha, this should be good.
This week, I've been reading Jasmine My Odyssey by Jasmine Odyssey. It's just amazing. For those of us that feel like we've known who she is for, well, ages, really. Just to hear all about what that's like from her and those talented ghostwriters.
Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. There's a fly in here. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry.
ๆอะไรวะ งงเลย
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
At Jumbo, we know it's our employees that are the big deal. That's why they get the Jumbo treatment. Mobile stationery, toilet substitute, sip of milk, leg rooms, dental surgeries, additional headrest, and our famous data system analysis training program system. Or FDAP-STAPS. I'm Jumbo McNally, and I wish I worked here.
Students are reminded to set reminders.
งงเลยเฮียอะไรเนี่ย
The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly.
I love meat and I love wizards. But does that mean that I love the video game franchise Meat Wizard? Not necessarily. There's just something so complex about modern games, and it doesn't sit right with me. They just can't compare to the charm and focus of vintage games like CJ Spotter, the fire-breathing otter, where you only had two actions, jump and sneeze. For me, it's still the pinnacle of sneezing in games.
Students should check in before trying to learn. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. Staff are reminded to be inspirational. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Plagiarism is not a belief system. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio. This is Harrison Wolf, and I will be your host of this little sonic get-together. This is the party within the party. The sandwich and the lunchbox. The thing in the thing. I'll think of some words, and we'll be right back.
Education is non-refundable. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog.
In the news today, local film star Roderick Cushion is in a spot of bother after he was photographed throwing a bagel at some photographers. It's pretty bad luck that those freelance photographers were in his bathroom at the exact moment he decided to start flinging bagels. I mean, what are the chances?
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Students are asked not to ask questions.
I've lived in Two Point County for more years than I can remember, but every now and then I still hear an expression for the first time. This morning, I bumped into Ricky Hawthorne, and after a nice chat, he says, "Time to see a man about a dolphin." I have no idea what it could mean. Don't tell me though. That man's an enigma, and I choose to keep him that way.
We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? The academic year is now over. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
New to the Crumley student range, instant casserole. You want a warming meal, but you've not got all day. Come on! With Crumley's new instant casserole range, you just add water, and you've got something a lot like casserole. Just like Mama used to make.
Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
Harrison Wolf talking the days away on 2 Point Radio. We got a lot more radical radio for you today. There will be music, there will be speaking, and if we're lucky, we'll have some county-shaking news that'll make us see life differently. Forever. But first, I gotta find my pencil. Wish me luck.
Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Skills are non-transferable. water. Thank you.
I had a pretty sweet segment lined up for you, but my producer is waving his arms at me through the glass. Yep, waving back hasn't seemed to help much. I'll see what he has to say while you listen to my new favorite song.
Students are reminded to find themselves. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
มีเรดิเอเตอร์อันเล็กไหม โอเคเริ่มเลย
Announcement. The timetable is now live. Students should check in before trying to learn.
Sorry about that confusion. It was nothing serious. My producer just had certain opinions about the content I had planned. I like being censored as much as the next guy, but little did they know, they can't stop me thinking about it. The brain is the last refuge of the so-called undesirable thought. It's a party up there, and boy, is it a fun one.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
เย้สอง
Research project complete. Aren't you clever?
โอเคง่าย
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.
That's it for today's show. I don't know if it's been a classic, but who am I to say? These things need to marinate in the passing of time. Only then will we know if today was a classic day. Who knows? Maybe what I'm saying right now is making or breaking the show. Have I just ruined it? What about now? Trippy. I'll be back for more radio in the future.
Students are reminded to set reminders. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. We've just completed a research project. Well done. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. chicken should not be pink.
ไอ้เหี้ยกูต้องแบบอะไรยังไงขนาดไหนวะฮะ
Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Hello, hello. Today we're discussing for the very first time, ironically, sequels. Yes, that's right, when the wicked and wretched behind something decide that it's a good idea to bless us all once again with the second pressing of their already tenuous idea.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. classes. Is it really worth going? It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you haven't noticed.
Sequelization, or the art of doing something again, is derived from the Greek word sequel, meaning lazy, repetitive, or in some way redundant. It would seem that the ancients are trying to tell you something. Ambitionless auteurs of our times.
The summer break would be a convenient time for construction. Enjoy your summer. I know I will. End of year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
Equalization, or the art of doing something again. Wait, no, we've covered that already. See what I did there? I almost repeated myself and then decided not to. It is possible. Up next, something fresh.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
สี่ห้า
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
New to the Crumley student range, Chicken Stompers. Take the smoothest natural chicken matter from Crumley Farm's boneless chickens. Add our secret seasoning and a touch of traditional stabilizing agent and stamp. You've got Crumley's Chicken Stompers. Breaded for palatability, they really could be anything. Just like Mama used to make.
The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Plagiarism is not a belief system. tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.
Repetition seems to me to be at the heart of all of our cultural and social failings. Oh, what comfort you all seem to take in your cookie-cutter days. Another weekend, another roach burger, another glorified re-release at the picture theatre. Come on, people, go out there and live! Join me tomorrow on 2 Point Radio, where I'll be talking about my collection of ceramic vowels.
Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
เงินไม่พอไหมเนี่ย
Many of you are getting in touch about one particular sequel. Yes, the follow-up to Mr. Cushion's positively poisonous production, Perilous Spandex. The only thing hazardous about that particular picture is watching it. The sequel, entitled Perilous Spandex 2, The Handles of Love, received the coveted Piece of Garbage Award. A little award that I bestow to highlight, as a public service announcement really, those films most bereft of value in our county's rich tradition of abominable filmmaking.
งั้นเดี๋ยวเอา
Janitor needed to
แค่นี้ก่อน
unlock
แล้วกัน
toilets.
ต่อวิ
Lovely.
ดีโอหน้า เพราะว่ามันจะยาวไป อันนี้เราสร้างได้แหละ แต่ใช้เวลาเยอะ
Students Staff are reminded to care about students. Hard work may or may not pay off.
This has been exhausting. We shan't be doing it again, because unlike all you reproduction peddling washed up rehash monkeys, we, at 2 Point Radio, know when to stop.
Education is non-refundable.
โอเคแค่นี้ก่อนต่อไปที่แผนที่โลกก่อนไปดูด่านใหม่ก่อนการเป็นไนท์กลัวจะพยายามจะสร้างให้มันสวยเนี่ยแหละเสียเวลาไปหน่อยๆเย้แค่นี้ก่อน